What's up? How's it going? So, tonight, I'm legitimately just picking up where I left off last night. My internet went out last night. For anybody that was watching that might have been curious to what went down that doesn't join the Discord or doesn't follow everything on Discord as well. But yeah, my internet went out last night, so I didn't get to pretty much do anything. I ran to the Gold Saucer, started some Beast Tribe quest, and it went out. So tonight is a little part 2 of last night. Going to be trying to... first things first, after I run to the Gold Saucer, I'm turning in these Beast Tribe quests. Also, gotta do today's Beast Tribe quest, just get those out of the way. And then gonna start trying to get some progress in there, and from there work on hopefully some Cinder Drift and the Crystalline meme stuff. I might do the Crystalline meme right beforehand, just the way it's out of the way. We can maybe get some chill and chat while we wait on the party finder. I don't really know. I'm gonna try to work this as I go. We'll see how it goes. The weather today has been worse than yesterday, so hopefully everything holds together. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it does, though. I'm gonna debate on things, but we'll go from there. It's almost 2 AM, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Gold Saucer. Hopefully everybody's doing a good job, having a good day, staying clean, staying safe. I found a good spot to start the stream. It's right in the corner of the Free Company house. Right there. Alright, but let's go ahead and... It's really hard to get there and really hard to get down. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Gold Saucer, get a few of the randomnesses and just go from there. Hopefully, it's a fun gate. Chaz? What it do? How's it going, Chaz? And Zombie? Hello? How's it going? I saw that picture. I didn't get to watch the video. I didn't even see it until just a little while ago. But I saw the picture that you posted, and that is insane to have to fight that fight while he is invisible. I can't believe you had to do that. I'll watch the video after the stream for sure. Sounds impressive, to say the least. I kind of hope this is the old Leap of Faith. I miss it. Get out of here, Cactar. Little Tinder. Leap of Faith? Maybe. What up, Riz? How's it going? So, Chaz, how have you been? Glad to hear from you. And Zombie and Riz, hopefully you've both had a great day. It is the old one. Nice. I was hoping it would be. Hopefully we can actually make that progress tonight. I wanted to so bad last night. But, I did watch a video. I'll admit to it. I watched a video. I couldn't get my progress in, so I went and watched Mr. Happy's video. If it makes you feel any better, it's not going to help me at all. It is very confusing. I feel like if he wants to do multiple perspectives for those videos, I hate to say it, if you want to do, like, walkthrough videos like that, and you want to do multiple perspectives, maybe start separating videos, because the content starts to clash, and it didn't help me at all. I didn't even want to watch anybody else's. I was just like, you know what? I'll figure it out. Minato! How's it going? 5 seconds long. I got 5 seconds, don't worry. How's it going, Minato? Hopefully you've had a good day, and hopefully things have been well for you. Sorry. I, found a flea on my ankle. There's a lot to the fight. Yeah, there is. To do it from multiple perspectives in one video as well is just like... I don't see why or what that point was. Once I watched that video, I was like, why did you even make this? It doesn't help that in response to Mr. Happy's like, I'm not talking shit about you, Mr. Happy. There's a reason I don't go do walkthrough videos. He had this like sense of frustration in the last like basically vlog video where he's just like mad about like doing content videos like that, and I was just thinking to myself after watching that, was like, why did you make this? You feel so strongly, which it did come out after, to be fair, but to feel so strongly about the content of that video like he did, to put the video out, I don't know is all I'm gonna say. I'm not talking shit about the guy. He helps a lot of people out. I've watched a lot of his videos since I've played this game. He's a good content creator. Much prefer to watch him on Twitch rather than watch his YouTube videos, but, you know. Plus, I mean, out of that little group, everybody knows I'm a Slaw guy. I actually subscribe to Slaw on Twitch, and if you don't want to subscribe to me, you should subscribe to him. I don't even know the guy, I still say that. But, yeah, I agree with you, Riz. There's a lot to that fight, and I'm not going that way next time. I don't think I've ever done this combination of Leap of Faith on here. I was so happy to come here because it's been so long. Now that I'm here, I kind of regret saying anything. I'm not doing good. I mean, I'm doing okay, but I'm not doing good. Talk too much shit about Mr. Happy. Have karma. I'd feel so bad if he was like watching this. He's not. He doesn't watch these streams. Still, I feel so bad. Maybe just make multiple videos from different perspectives instead of jumble-eyeing them up. Why would you go through the pegs? It looks exceptionally much more hard. Is there a reward for it? Is there a gilded up there or something? There is. Okay, I see why people are doing it now. Man, straight up no risk, no reward with this one. Holy jeez, I didn't even see the gap there. I might not finish this one. I'm gonna try. Sorry, I end up not really looking at the chat a lot when I do this because I'm on a timer and it's a jump puzzle. And if I look at chat, I get on a good conversation, and then I quit paying attention to the timer on here, and then before you know it, I squandered all my time away, and I did not do good. So I'm trying to just get a little bit of focus going on. And right after this, oh yeah, right back to the chat. Obviously, I didn't even give it enough focus a second ago that I should have been giving it, or I wouldn't have fallen off like I did. Okay, apparently there's a gap there. See it now. Big gap. Okay, and the move from here is, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Wow, you could just finish now? Or you can go for the risk reward thing I was saying a second ago. Man, I'm not gonna get a very good score. I've not even all the bronze. There's a silver over there. There's a couple silver over here. I'll go for those. Man, you can just dip quick on this one. They must have known it'd be hard. It's driving people insane. They'd be like, we get it. If you want to quit now, here's the option. Just get out of here with your sanity. See if I can skip one of these. I did. Sweet. There's a bronze I missed somewhere, and then there's that gilded, which I'm not going after. Sorry. Where's the bronze that I missed? How? I feel like I covered all the bases. I just see the random gilded. Which isn't that random, actually, if I'm being quite honest. But okay, it's fun. I'm gonna call it here. I'm satisfied. I'm gonna get probably the 3,500. I'm hoping. Aw, 3,400. I should have went for the bronze. Wherever it was. And it moves pretty fast. Yeah. And it differentiates as well. You like Mr. Happy, but you have to watch Miss Tech. She actually straight to the point of what you need to know. I feel you. Honestly, I feel like that's a big thing right now. I feel like that's kind of like with that video that he put out the other day. a lot of his fans, like, you know, sometimes they stream together and people think it's so controversial, like they hate each other, and they really don't, they're friends. But I feel like they are a little competitive, so to speak. I feel like it's an unsaid rule between the two of them where they don't want to argue or have beef with each other. They don't want that kind of, like, fandom following them. But I feel like it's an unspoken rule between the two that they both want their content to do better. But yeah, Mr. Happy, I didn't watch the Mistake video. Maybe I should. Maybe I should, I don't know. But Mr. Happy's was just all over the damn place. I mean, I don't know. The Last of Us 2 is so close. Oh, I can't wait either, Chaz. It's gonna be so good. His videos are just too long. When he started running Hades EX, his video was like 30 minutes. Didn't bother watching it and learned it on your own. I feel ya. And a lot of people did. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I noticed another thing that was kind of like getting under his skin is like apparently, which we all know, it's a thing. People like make video content standard to how to run a font instead of trying to learn their own way to do it. But within saying that, I feel like Mr. Happy was a little upset that people didn't find his standard to be standard. I feel like other streamers' standard and things that they prefer have become the standard to the font, and he has like his own way of running it. And oh man, I feel you though. But yeah, his videos are long. Instead of like covering the bases of like what to do like he should, I feel like he spends too much time making confusing points, trying to hit all the bases for all the like DPS, the healer, and the tank, instead of just telling you what the hell the font's about. And which I understand the point of view that he's doing, but I feel like if he's gonna do that, they should be multiple videos, like DPS point of view, or healer point of view, or tank point of view. Cut them up, strip them down, negate the content you're putting out, and then put it out straightforward. This is how you do this one for DPS, this is how you do this one for healer, and this is how you do this one for tank. Not jumble 3 DPS, tank, and healer classes. And not to mention, he's been lately differentiating range to close combat melee in there as well. I mean, it almost makes me say he should do 4 videos if he's going to do that style of content, instead of just telling you what the font's about, where to go, and how to avoid certain things. I don't know. He'd get more views, for sure. Okay. Does it look like a 10,000? Nope, not a 10,000 this round. So let's just go with this. Oh. Not a bad run tonight. I think one was like 200. Was it 282? 252, 252, 720, then 100, or 1,080, sorry, I'm very tired. Not a bad run, not to mention the leap of faith in there, pretty good day. Okay, I'm gonna quickly run and do these Beast Tribe quests. Again, I'm gonna finish the ones from last night, which I'm just gonna turn them in. It's gonna be pressing X like crazy, fishing for some stuff, and doing it again, but then after that, I think I am going to go ahead and get the Crystalline meat out of the way, and then jump into, just keep the rest of the night, like, focused completely on trying to make some progress in, Cinder or whatever. Cinder Drift? I don't know, we'll figure it out. I do wish that they would get some more, bring a little bit of simplicity back to these things, though. I've talked about it last time in the last DX trial. I didn't even bother trying to finish it. Don't get me wrong, I don't want these to be easy. I like a good DPS check, a good heal check, a good tank check. But running around all over the damn arena sometimes just, it gets old. I just want to fight sometimes. And so I appreciate the story so much, I think. AoEs, I get it, and all the other stuff, but sometimes, come on now. Been playing Simon Says on this game since fucking Suzaku. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly press X and turn these in the best and fastest way that I possibly can. That's a bold statement as well. If you know me and watch these streams since the Suzaku, I hated that it was called Simon Says. There are certain things. I called it the Bop It phase. I still stand by it. Don't hate me. I'm a 90s kid. Bop It was a thing. It still is. One of them that came out around Christmas time. Did anybody see the Chewbacca Bop It? I loved it. I never bought it. I wanted to, but I get kind of annoyed at Bop It. When you're around kids a lot and you have a Bop It, they always want to bop it, but they don't really get it. So you end up hearing Bop It like 50 times until eventually you're like, let's put Bop It away and turn it off and hide it somewhere so you can't find it for like 6 months. You miss doing Susie? Gosh, I miss a lot of those, honestly. There's a lot of them that I just eventually just didn't get the dog for, so I gave up because of relevance became dead. Which I'm surprised I only got 35 Suzaku totems. I thought I had more than that. It does. I've got way more, which also surprises me. Titania. Although Titania was a good sound fight. They did right. They did good by these two fights. Like, they did good. And Seiryu and Suzaku, they were done pretty well also. Gosh, I need to finish up getting all those dogs. I wanted Serpent. Man, I still haven't got one of those. I feel so broken. Not really broken. I do feel behind. I feel behind like almost half this whole patch series of the game. Well, boy, quickly pressing X this time around. I'm not exactly sure what it is I'm trying to do. I'll figure it out. Pop it. I feel so bad for a lot of people right now. This whole COVID-19 thing it's very serious, and I think it's messing with a lot of people's like mentality. I was watching I don't know if anybody actually watches them or anything, like the Tragas. Out of the 4, like you could tell that 2 of them were doing okay. And then 2 of them are doing not so okay. And I'm not really gonna throw it out there too much, but if you watched their like quarantine-esque video of them trying to do stuff at home, you'll see it right off the bat. I mean, there's no reason to like, you know, you'll see it. I won't get too far into it because I don't know if too many people would actually also watch them. I didn't even start until maybe a few months ago. Was that it? That was it. Sweet. I wish this thing had some sort of action. It needs one. Maybe it's like, I don't know, shark-esque thing? What do sharks do other than eat stuff? What do sharks do other than eat stuff? That's a good question. What up, poultry man? said it was up, now it says it's down. Up, down, turn around. I feel like Winnie the Pooh right now. Aha! Large sack. Clucking chicken. You're an introvert, so you really can't really... I feel you. I'm hit and miss. I like to be at home, but also, if I'm at home too long, I just start missing certain things. But I can relate in a lot of ways. I used to be more introverted than I am now, so to speak. Mainly just because my job has kind of like forced it out of me, and then streaming on top of everything else has made me, I'm not gonna say a people person, because I'm one of those people, if I don't know you in person, or at least somewhat avidly through something, I'm not just gonna come up and talk to you. I'm not one of those people. But that is the double-edged sword to my face. In public, people just come up and talk to me all the time. I've been told I have a very approachable face, and it's easy to talk to me, so... yeah. Plus, again, my job, I actively have to talk to people all the time. And again, you know, streaming's really helped out a lot with that as well. So I'm a lot less introverted as a person as I used to be. I could still relate, though, in a lot of ways, to being an introvert. I do appreciate my alone time a lot, which is something I feel like you really can't put a price on. People that, like, don't understand that never will, sadly. But if you were a person that does appreciate your alone time, that is definitely something that you really cannot put a price on. And, I mean, it's a sad thing to admit and say, but it is very true. Sometimes just being alone feels so excellent. Love being alone, actually. Yeah, see, that's kind of like how I feel. It's like... I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with, when I first moved out of my grandparents' house growing up. When I say growing up, this is like age 17 to like 22. I had a roommate every single time, and from like 22 to about 25. Yeah, it was just basically me and Joko just rocking it all the time. And in those 3 years, I was already pretty introverted anyway, but in those 3 years, it really got to a different level where I started to see how actually having a lot of alone time could be kind of beneficial sometimes. It made me have a new appreciation for it as well. I can relate. I really can. Yeah, that's kind of me as well, Zombie. Every now and then I have to have my alone time. Like, I already live alone, so that probably says a lot. It's just me, my dog, and my cat. And, you know, I have a girlfriend. She comes over from, you know, on the weekends. Sometimes not even a full weekend. Sometimes I just need a day, you know, from not being at my job, not seeing other people, to just, like, be here, regroup on me, regather my sanity. I'm glad that's normal, though. Like, sometimes I say that to people and they think, like, dude, that's a little much. I'm glad that you could all relate, though. Like, like I said, you really can't put a price on alone time sometimes. Sometimes you just need it. Just kind of, like, gather your thoughts, refigure out who you are as a person. Spend time with your dog, who also needs attention. she didn't want someone in her house. I don't know how I feel about that whole situation. That's a big step. But yeah, I mean, like I said, even I live alone and all that stuff, it's just, I don't know. But I feel you. I mean, I can somewhat relate. Sometimes it can, like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like almost like an invasion on your space if you always got somebody like right there all the time. That's how it felt with roommates and why it never worked out. And that's a big thing. I lived with family. Like, it was a cousin, then it was a high school friend, then it was another cousin, then 2 high school friends after that. And after that I realized I can't have a roommate. Like, it's just never gonna work out. Somebody always being here messes with my brain. Sometimes I'm just like moving a certain thing that I would specifically have laid out. Like, I would be like, I cannot forget this. I'm gonna put it right here. So tomorrow when I wake up, I'll see it, I'll know, and then they would move it, and then I wake up and I'd be like, what was I gonna do again? And then right before I would leave, I would like remember, and then I wouldn't have time to do it. Like, oh my god, that's why I had it set out right there. And I don't know, it's just, it would be certain things like that. Another big thing though with me was like groceries. Oh man, you ever like bought something for yourself at the grocery store and you just can't wait to eat it? Oh, you just cannot wait. Like, this actually happened. It was mozzarella cheese sticks. There was a grocery store here in my town, and I mean literally in my town, not the next town over. You know, a lot of times I'll talk about that, like I have to drive to the next town over to get stuff. In my town, they were having a random sale. It was like this huge bag of mozzarella sticks, and that's all I was going to eat for supper. I don't recommend doing that, but I love mozzarella cheese sticks. I love cheese. I'm not going to go on a cheese rant, I promise. You know me. It's possible, but I'm not going to do it. Anyway, I had this huge bag of mozzarella cheese sticks. It was going to be my dinner or some supper, dinner. I don't know if there's even a difference anyway. It's what I was going to eat after work. I was so stoked. This was even before I started streaming. So I had this routine where I'd come home, I'd have like a drink or two, I would eat, I would go to bed, and then the next day I'd have to like do some routine things to just like kind of like, usually it was like self-coping, so I'd like go to the park and like walk around by myself or something to just kind of like rebuild myself because I was always living with somebody, or I'd go for like an hour drive in my truck or something. Back when I was driving my truck before I got my car, and like, oh man, it was just a big thing. Well, one day I got off work and he ate all of my mozzarella cheese sticks, and I had literally just bought these. This was like the thing that I did that day. I'd went out, I'd bought these cheese sticks because I just wanted to go for like some simple groceries that didn't require a lot of cooking, something quick, simple. I could just get off work, chill, eat, watch some tunes, and pass out. So that's what I was doing. I was getting ready. I chilled out for a little while. I was like, okay, I'm ready for some mozzarella cheese sticks, and I'm just gonna go conk out right now. And as soon as I open the freezer, they're not there. And I'm like, no, don't tell me. And I open, like, I look in the trash can and just see like a whole bag, and it was a lot of mozzarella cheese. I'm not proud of the amount. I think it was like a whole pound of mozzarella cheese sticks. Yeah, it was a lot. And I just see like the packet or the bag just like in the trash can. And I'm like, tell me it was like a house fire and you just had to throw them out or something. So I go ask my roommate, he's like, hey, did you eat my mozzarella cheese sticks that I bought for after work tonight? And he was like, yeah, my girlfriend came over and we were hungry. We didn't feel like going to the store or to like a restaurant. And we opened the freezer and saw mozzarella cheese sticks. We thought it was really awesome, so we ate them. I'm not even gonna finish that story, but let me tell you, it didn't have a good ending. I still live alone. Get used to stuff being moved. Oh man. Was my friend? Well, yes, he was. But anyway, it was more of a, like, it wasn't even that. It was more of just an inconsiderate thing. It used to happen all the time with so many things. Again, it's why it didn't work out. Like, he was a high school friend, and it's a big transition for people that live with their parents to start living on their own and do that because we were roommates, but oh man, it was a toughie. I eventually just lost my shit. It wasn't good. What are you wanting, guy? Okay. Would be fighting, like square up. Never found the body. Yeah, it was a big one for me. It was so hard though when it was like a high school friend though, so you never really like wanted to anything to ever like get Alri. You know, you didn't ever want beef. Like, coming home like that, like, had a hard day at work, come home, and you're just like, mozzarella cheese sticks. Yes. And then they're gone, and you're just like, why do I even work? Why do I even try? Oh, man, it's a toughie. But, yeah, that's, again, while I can totally understand the whole, like, just wanting your own space, not wanting anybody in your circle, or in your living area, I get it. There's the huge ebb and flow to all that. As there is to all things, so. What is it, Choco? She's just been like, since all this stuff has been going down, it's like she just senses it. It's like in her little puppy mind, the world's gone crazy and she just wants some extra loving. I know the world's a crazy place. Going to live alone with a bunch of cats and plants. It's very hard outside. There's nothing wrong with that, zombie. Little home seclusion never hurt anybody. Honestly, like living alone myself, to be honest with you. It's I kind of fear for myself in the future about it, but I do enjoy it as well. I don't want to talk that Mikote. Has its perks for sure. Especially if you really do enjoy having your own space. What up, Mira? How's it going? I still call her Mira as well, zombie. Hopefully, you've been fairly safe, Mira. Things have gone crazy here in Georgia. Not necessarily on my end. Like, I live in North Georgia, so like everybody here thinks it's all fake. Go figure, right? I still have to work every day. But hopefully you're in the area where it's like safe at least. I really hope so. I know, like I said, here in Georgia, things have gone crazy. You have all these people who don't think it's even real, which is around where I live, which is insane. Again, I still have to go to work every day. Every day. I'm around loads of people. Every single day. All this is going around. Still! I'm still in question if my boss was joking or if I'll have to work 6 days this week. My mind's still baffled around that because it's incredibly slow at work. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still here. Knock on wood. Shit. It's not a time to be joking around. stuck in the house for a week. I mean, at least you're safe. That's the best way, I think, to look at all the things right now for even all the people stuck in their houses. At least you're safe. I have to, like, get myself exposed to, like, 35 to 45 people a day. Not to mention everything else I gotta do, like, going out and about. It's just, oh, man, it's kind of like mind-crunching, knowing, like, all this is going down and, like, I'm still regular life. Not a thing has changed, other than nothing, actually. Nothing has changed, only things are a lot harder to get my hands on now because other people are taking the precaution, except for my job. It's essential. Essential, they say. I work in labor. Okay, let's talk to Frederick, get this out of the way, and try to get some progress. Frederick is desperate to find a cure for Christiosis. Or Christiosis. It has to be Christiosis. I would say it was Christiosis, but who the hell says crystal? It is like, it's crystalline. Crystal. Anyway, specifically one that includes fish. Wouldn't have it any other way. If you came to hear good news, I've got none to give. We're still no closer to finding a cure for Christiosis. Of course, people only started using this name after the appearance of the Crystal Tower, and I have no idea what people called it before then. Having said that, the ancient records speak of Noble's Rot, which has remarkably similar symptoms to Hiriel's illness. But as the name implies, it only seems to affect those who lead lives of luxury, which is pretty crazy. Since we're not likely to find anyone like that around the Crystarium, it's hard to say whether Noble's Rot and Christiosis are one of the same. The only people who might consider wealthy are those wine-quaffing gluttons over in Yulmore. Yulmore? Lob? You're a genius! Am I? It never occurred to me to go all the way there, though. The chances of them being able to help are slim at best. Well, a slim chance is better than none at all. If there's a cure for Noble's Rot, they must have their own way of treating it. Can I ask you to help keep an eye on things here for a while? Aye. Or in the pirate terms, aye! I could be a pirate. Tom Berry, let's head for Stilton and ask the local fishers. That's a bit of a stretch from Yulmore, but okay. The Persona 5 Royal? I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it on release. Like, I'm not doing it the 31st. I think it comes out the 31st? Whenever it does release this month. I'm not playing it this month, hands down. With it being so close to everything else I have going on, I'm still trying to get caught up here in Final Fantasy XIV. So, my main focus until April 7th is Final Fantasy XIV. Then April 7th, the Fallout 76 patch for Wastelanders come out, or DLC. I don't know what you call that, but it comes out. And I'm going to be doing that, and until literally April 10th, which I've taken the day off. I've already got my digital download pre-ordered, so day one Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out. I'm going to be doing that, like, all day long. I already took the day off work and everything to do it, so I'm super stoked about that. So, again, you know, like, I'll definitely play Persona 5 the Royal, but it'll probably be about the same way I did the regular Persona 5. It's going to be like later on, after it's been released, maybe after a little bit of the hype goes down anyway, what little hype it does actually get. I heard some things about it that kind of made me a little sad. That I read that there was enough differences in it that if you've never played it before, it's a good opening point to a Persona game for you. But to anybody that's actually played Persona 5, like, there's a good chunk of the game that's really exciting to actually get, but at the same time, you're still basically playing the same game. So, I'm still excited to play it. I want to see the new confidants, the new character, the new story that they've added, the new dungeon, all that cool stuff that, you know, they've added to it. I really want to get to it, play it, but it's going to be down the road. Again, you know, for now, I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV, then again next will be Fallout 76 Wastelanders, and then Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then shifting between those until I finish each of those, and it won't be long until the next real patch in Temtem comes out to actually do more in that game, which I'll be playing more of that, and then also Final Fantasy XIV still as well. So my list is going to be cycling through like 4 games all of April, so I'm not really going to have a lot of time to do any Persona 5 The Royal, but I do want to play. I definitely will, but it's going to be later on. I'm not sure when, but it's a for sure game that will happen, definitely. I'm a huge Persona fan, love Persona 5, and definitely want those next little extra tidbits. I might even wait for it to go on sale, to be honest with you. We'll see. I don't really know about that one. It kind of just depends on how content's going to go with like the next month. Like April's going to be a huge month for me, cycling through so many games like I will be. Not to mention I'll more than likely still be working, and it's just a lot of time to cycle through. Really want to get Final Fantasy VII Remake? I don't blame you. It's a very great game. Which I don't know. I'm automatically assume I played the demo, and the demo's phenomenal. But yeah, Skittles is doing some crazy rambunctiousness right now. I don't want to walk away, but I might have to here in a second. What up, Frederick? Thought we were supposed to be talking to people. There's something about the ocean that stirs the soul, don't you think? I wonder how many new species of fish are there waiting to be discovered. What are you doing, Skittles? Hey! I've read about all sorts of fantastic aquatic creatures in the tomes, and I look forward to the day I can see them with my own eyes. Oh, I do apologize, I was rather lost and thought there. We'd better start asking the locals what they know of Noble's Rot. Why don't you try that elderly gentleman over there? What if he was a Benjamin Button? Okay, I'm not technically going anywhere, but I'm going to the kitchen really quick. I gotta check on this cat. I don't know what she's doing. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry about that. She had her like food tray, just like slipping it in a corner, just because it kept making a sound. Okay, let's do this. What up? Wizened Fisher? Almost called him Wizened. He's a wizard. Airy. You're not from around here, are you? What do you want? We're terribly sorry to bother you, but we're wondering if you knew anything about Noble's Rot. That's one name for it, or as I like to call it, rich bastards competence. Loads of people at Yulmore get it, and they've only got themselves to blame. All day they sit there, filling their faces with expensive delicacies and drinking themselves senseless. That don't do your body a whole lot of good. I hate how they, like, think how redneck people talk, but they still, like, make that cross between, like, slightly redneck talk, but it's still grammatically correct almost, so it's, like, borderline. Believe me, you'd think I'd be used to it with the area I live in, and I'm not. I see it on, like, this, and that don't do your body a whole lot of good. Goodness, that's not good for you, but okay. So, while their bellies grow fatter, the rest of them grows weaker. Luckily for us down here in Stiltod, the Ilmorians seem to think eating Prospero ills cures it. We sometimes find them tangled up in our nets, and they fetch a decent price. I see. Tell me, good sir, where can we catch these eels? Well, it's hard to say since it's nigh on impossible to hook one intentionally. Normally, they'd be found out of reach, but they occasionally drift up from the depths. There's no telling how long it'll be before we snag another one. I've seen a few at market before, though. Some elf boy opened up trade between Yulmore and the Ondo, who sometimes bring Prospero ills to sell. But even they don't seem to catch many, and it's not often they make the journey here. Their merchants come by quite recently, which means it'll be a while before we see them again. It would seem we've reached something of a dead end. Leave it to me. Those eels are no match for the power of friendship. If they live in the bottom of the ocean, that's where I'll go. Yeah, that sounds like promising. I gotcha. Maybe. My word, your competent never... Yes, your competent never ceases to amaze me. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong. I'm tired. That's just commitment. But are you sure it's not too much to ask? Gosh, thank goodness I don't have to sit and read a teleprompter for a job. Glad to hear it. I'll be back to mean trying to find the best way to cook the eels. Apparently, it's all too easy to botch it and turn them into something resembling the regurgitated contents of a seagull's stomach, to quote the book. To know so little about something to quickly know something that you knew nothing about so quickly is just astonishing. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. How do I get it? I don't know where it is. What's it look like? Oh, okay, I know exactly how to cook it. I'm sure the treatment will be a lot more effective if our patient can keep it down. It's a fool's errand if you ask me, but I heard that the Ondo use Mobe shrimp. Might be worth a try. But if your travels take you to the ocean depths, you'd better be damn careful. I hear there are ancient creatures down there that even survived the Flood of Lot. Beasts that old and tough won't hesitate to snap up any tasty treats that come their way, including careless fishers. Is that all that fell true? Go if you must. But but don't say I didn't warn you. Consider your warning well and truly heeded. Anybody know where I need to go for this? I don't. I've got no idea. You'll be replaying Persona 5 for the 3rd time. Wow. It appears that Prospero ills you seek inhabit the Tempest. You may be able to catch them at the Norvrent Slope. Okay. Norvrent Slope and the Tempest. Let's do it. I'm guessing it's possibly close to the Ondo Cups? I don't know. Maybe. What up, Choco? So I've been making some pretty good progress in MK10. I'm a little sad that it's not that long. Rez told me it wasn't very long the other day, so I looked it up, how many chapters there were. I didn't spoil it for myself as far as the story goes, but I saw there was only 12 chapters, and I'm like halfway through, so I got really sad. So then I got curious about how long MK11 is, and it's only 12 chapters, and I'm reflecting on how fast I'm going through MK10, and I'm trying to, like, pace myself. I got a little sad there, too. Only 12 chapters. I'm gonna go through it so quickly. The story's so good. Heard good things about the progress of the MK movie coming out next year, though. It's supposed to be rated R and more realistic. The more realistic part it leaves me baffled, but it's supposed to be bloody, gory, and have fatalities. I'm about that. Okay, the dentist. Something. 27! Thank you, zombie. You're an angel in disguise, you know that? I've gotta get this. I love this mount so much. That face. That's me if I was the great Cinder Ronka. I'm guessing this is where I fish? We'll figure it out. I think I've already got some of that shrimp. I do. I'm gonna put that snag on. This is apparently not where I fish. Do I go up? Very confused. Don't understand the difficulty in catching these things. Follow you? Oh. Where are you? How far away did I go? Oh. No wonder they're hard to catch, because they're underground. I'd be too afraid to fish here. This is how everything survived a lot. It's too far down. It's already in the darkness. Do I gotta fish in this thing, maybe? Can you fish in this thing? There's no... Ah! Oops. I just killed myself, probably. Ooh, stay over there. That wasn't a good idea. Come here, fishy, fishy. It'd be nice if I got like one right off the bat. The Prospero Hill. Oh shit, I got one right off the bat, but it wasn't high quality, so... Shit. Maybe I should, like... This is all about the high quality stuff, isn't it? These thingies? I don't know, I think so. Let's go with patience. At least this place has a really decent, like, fishing soundtrack, which isn't technically a fishing soundtrack, but it's a soundtrack that goes well with fishing. This isn't it, sadly. It's a warm something map, so that's cool. Want to do a map to not zombie? Rez? You still here? Random map? Gosh, I haven't fished up a mount or a map in a long time. Shit, that was the wrong one. I got too hasty. At least my patience too will be like full by the time I get this fish. If I ever get this fish. Fish your dead body out? You died? Where are you at? Now I can revive you. Oh, I see you. Okay, let me switch really quick. Maybe if I eat something really quick. I should have ate the other thing, now that I think about it. Okay. Go all over the spectrum. Did I not do patience too? I don't even know what that thing is. Got some ice cream? Nice. Shit. You died. Did the death jump? Stormfish. I don't know what happened to that patience too, but it did not happen. Hey, vanilla into shakes is always nice. That fish definitely got away. I know it's not going to catch it. I was just a little disappointed. I'm going to give it a minute just to get this patience too. Gosh, I can really feel how tired I am right now. Make milkshake bowls. That sounds nice. Add cinnamon or whatever you want. Cinnamon's good. It's gonna make me end up wanting some like pistachio ice cream after the stream. Pistachio ice cream with like... Huh. Why isn't that working? Can't precision? Oh, it's because I don't... There we go. Come on! Cross those fingers! Come on, thingy. Damn stormfish. I had my hopes up. I'm not sure if the fish is tradable or not. Probably not, though, but I'm not really sure. I have not tried it yet, Minato. Hey, I got it! Sweet. I didn't think it was ever gonna happen. Okay. This sounds interesting though, zombie. Little shake bowl. Just don't shake the bowl. Might make a mess. I don't want to talk to that person. What up, Frederick? Welcome back. In all honesty, you'd been gone so long, I thought something dreadful had happened, so any luck? just the very look you'd expect. Maybe. That's an ill, alright. It's repulsive, but more importantly, it appears to be a fun specimen, and is no doubt bursting with nutrition. Now all that remains is to follow the recipe and serve it to Uriel. I'll go ahead to Spacrix and tell her the meal is on the way. Let's hope she's got a good appetite. I'm actually something of a dab hand in the kitchen, but it will require all of my culinary abilities to make such a grotesque fish look presentable. It'll take a while to cook, so perhaps we can meet at Spacrix a little later. Lars. What if they want to talk to you? You know, I'm sure I'll see him around. Okay. It's kind of around the corner, so to speak. Well, it's not around that corner. It's around a corner. A corner. Is this it? It could be. Can't go in that way, though. Or that way. Or that way. Huh. You know what? I'm just gonna go there. Okay. Yep. Sorry. Lost in thought. What do they call that one? It's been so long. I usually don't ever teleport there, I just usually run there. Oh, wrong place. Yeah, you know, it happens. What up, lady? You look hungry. Oh, you must be Tonberry. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I hear you've caught an ill to cure my illness. Okay. What up? While we won't see any immediate effects, I'm interested to see what she makes of the flavor. The flavor. She ate it all, I think. How was it? Delicious. But is this truly the key to overcoming my illness? Some would think. Maybe. It's still too soon to be sure, but providing our theories are correct, your symptoms should gradually improve if you continue with the treatment. How many more of these ill I gotta go catch? She doesn't want to eat that much ill. I must say it's a lot more appetizing than any of the medicines I'd been given until now. Well, maybe she liked it. You, get away from my daughter this instant. Uh-oh. Coming in here with that mullet. Father, what's wrong? Aren't these your friends from the facet? They brought me a meal to help cure my cristiosis. I worked my fingers to the bone to pay for her medicine, and you think you can do better? These kinds of diseases are caused by an improper diet. The dish Tomberry and Frederick put together is meant to give her what she's been missing. Yes, and this is based on our research at the Cabinet of Curiosity, where we found that cristiosis is essentially the same as a disease known as Noble's Rot. The condition is common among Yulmorians, who use Prospero Ill as a treatment. That's why we brought some to Hiriel to try. And you're using my daughter as a test subject for your madcap theories? Yes. I like that, just... Yes? There's nothing madcap about eating a balanced diet, and your daughter was as keen as anyone to try this new approach. Of course, Uriel isn't the only one suffering from cristiosis, and we'll need a lot more Prospero Ills. That's right. You fish for him. We were lucky to have Tomberry here, but we can't expect him to keep catching them indefinitely. Uh-oh. Stepping up! Lob and I can't do this by ourselves. We need experienced fishers like you, Merville. Please help us. You take that mullet and you go fishing. You did all of this for Uriel, even after everything I said. That's right, mullet man. And we'll continue to do so. Perhaps with you there to lend a hand. You craw with that mullet. Yes, of course, if you'll have me. We'll have you, that mullet, and that mustache. Uriel, you'll be out of here soon, I promise. Come on, let's return to the meeting. I'm sure they have a lot to discuss. Yeah, I'm tired of looking at his mullet anyway. When does ill cure something? Some ill facts going down. Oh, Choco, you don't need to see that chat. Whoa. You know, it may sound weird, but I actually don't like ill. You know, excluding from the current chat conversation. But, yeah, I've actually tried ill. It's just, I don't know, it's not for me. Has anybody here else actually tried ill? And do you like it? To me, I mean, it's okay. And that's just how I feel about it. It's like a weird textural thing. It's just like one of those foods when you eat it, it's like, you would eat it again if there wasn't anything else around. I'm not doing the starving thing, you know, like, if I was starved in the middle of the desert and I somehow found an eel, I would just eat it. It's not that scenario. Like, it's one of those things, like, occasionally, when I see it on a menu or out and about, you know, doing some cuisine tasting, so to speak, if I see it, I'll give it another try. I always like to give everything another try. And I always have this, like, try everything at least once before you knock it. So anytime I see it, you know, presented a different way, I always give it another whirly-durly. But it's just not my favorite. It's just like, it's the texture and the taste. They're okay, you know, but it's just not my favorite. I'm pleased we were finally able to get through to Merville. Though if Lob hadn't been so discreet, our efforts may have seemed like a shallow attempt to use Ariel's illness to manipulate her father. He acted out of a genuine desire to help her, which will continue to be the driving force behind our efforts. Ah, Merville. How is Ariel? What up, mullet man? A lot better, thanks to you. So much so that she's told me to stop fussing over her and give you lads a hand. Ah, it's good to hear she's in high spirits. As for getting on with some work for the Facet, Lob has a few special assignments, if you're interested. You just try and stop me. Watch out, fish. Here I come. Mullet and all. It's incredible to think how much has changed. With everyone working towards a common goal, things should go a lot more smoothly from now on. Having said that, I can't help wondering what would have happened if you and Mob hadn't been there to guide me. I'd probably still be butting heads with Merville and the others, which hardly bears thinking about. But it's not only me you've helped, it's everyone in the Crystalline. Once they get into better eating habits, they'll be much healthier and happier. As a result, we in the Facet of Fishing will be doing our utmost to follow the fine example you've set. While I appreciate that you have your own path to walk, your own challenges to face, you will be sorely missed. If you're ever in the Crystalline, would love to hear stories from your travels. All the best, my friend. Break me off and show you. Tasting ill dishes in Japan, and it looks so good. It's okay. Takoyaki? I love octopus. Octopus, squid, both are just amazing to me. I don't know what it is, but I love them. Eel to me, it's the most I've had it's in sushi dishes, so it's probably prepared different when it's actually cooked. I've had it raw, and then I've had it like boiled and served with a sauce, or boiled in a sauce and then served on top of a sushi-esque type thing, not a raw sushi. I mean, it's decent, you know. Like I know people who love eel. Like I've some well, my girlfriend, for instance, she loves eel. And her mom. For me, it's just like, it's a weird textural thing. Like I said, the flavor is okay. The texture's, you know, kind of okay. I can't really compare it to anything. It's a really hard thing. It's a flavor of its own. But as far as squid and octopus, I love squid and octopus. They're amazing. Never had either. Squid and octopus is amazing. If you get the chance, I recommend it. Fried calamari, calamari sushi, calamari salad, ginger calamari salad. Man, I love it. Like, just squid in general is amazing. I mean, hopefully the first time you have it, it's prepared correctly. I've had it, like, prepared incorrectly so many times, and it gets just, like, really chewy, and it's not as good. But as long as it's prepared correctly, squid and octopus are amazing. Just fish. I've had a lot of seafood, but that's just me. It's how my palate goes. I'm a very adventurous eater, as a lot of you have seen and known. Frederick is eternally grateful for your efforts. He now considers you a warrior of water. There may be other folk the Crystalline mean who could use the assistance of a talented artisan. Ask around and see who is in need of your skills. Which is nobody, because I'm not skilled enough. Live long and prospero. Okay, and with that, I am caught up with the Crystalline mean and somewhat caught up for the knot with the Beast Job quest stuffs. So I'm gonna switch on over to the Summoner. Travel to the Goblet, take a very quick restroom break in Zombie and Rez. Are you two wanting to get in on a little bit of Ruby Weapon EX practice run stuff? Give me just a moment, I'll be right back. I feel like I have to sneeze. Rez, you want to come with us? And, yes, squid and octopus are amazing. Again, I definitely recommend it. If your first time's out of a can, just don't. I've had canned octopus and squid, and I love octopus and squid. Out of a can, it's very, just okay. Like, I have to stress that. Just okay. Don't let that be your first time ever doing it. Ever. Don't do that to yourself. If you have it, I remember the first time I ever had octopus. Not octopus, but, well, yeah, it was octopus. The first time I'd ever had octopus was at a buffet. And that sounds a little crazy, because a buffet can be hit and miss. Sometimes they're amazing, sometimes they're just, eh. But the first time I had it, it had me hooked. Fried calamari, just squid and octopus, I recommend it. You know, even if it's not deep fried, if it's boiled correctly, if they do it that direction, it's amazing as well. I recommend having it cooked by somebody who knows what they're doing the first time you ever do it. and you'll probably fall in love. But again, Mira, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Glad you could pop in and stay safe. And definitely glad to hear from you and glad you've been safe. And all good, zombie. I'll go ahead and invite you. I'll go ahead and invite you. Riz, if you want to come, cool. If you don't, no pressure. Good deal. I wonder how many people are running it currently. One person, okay. I'm not gonna overshoot it. I'm just gonna put learning phase 1. Seems like the thing to do. Okay. Let's hope for the best. So as anybody had a newfound food during a lot of time of this like quarantine stuff that they've found that they've enjoyed a little bit. I'm a little bit worried about my area. I'm not really sure how it's gonna be. There's actually a petition right now for Georgia where the residents of Georgia are actually wanting the state to be shut down, basically. Yeah, I feel rather indifferent about it. I want to be safe. I do that, and I want the whole spread, so to speak, to just stop as well, like so many others. I'm very confused on what you were talking about, Riz. Oh, wait, that was zombie. Sorry. Oopsie. Wrong. Wrong chat. Actually, correct chat. Wrong person. I thought Riz said that. I thought he was talking about the little tree house thingy. Written list. Ah, shit. A lot of pineapple. Hey, pineapple's at least healthy. I'm pretty sure it's got a lot of vitamin C in it. Help build the immune system, which is always good at a time like this. I've been eating a very unhealthy amount, which I haven't been able to quarantine, so there's that. But again, I've been eating a very, and Choco knows, unhealthy amount of mozzarella cheese sticks and ramen. My sodium levels are probably all jacked up. Also, like, work vending machine food. Like, I have one of those vending machines at my job that are like, I feel like we're in Alice in Wonderland right now. That are kind of like, a hospital Man, it just made me sit down right in Rez's lap. He didn't even ask. But, yeah. A lot of, like, hospital-esque food as well. I feel rude. I feel like I should be sitting on the floor and Zombie should have the chair. I do like how your house is set up, though. How much time did it actually take you to actually do a lot of this stuff? Eat pretty much the same. That's probably a good thing. I eat mainly for convenience. Like, nobody's like another thing I talked about it the other day during the apocalypse. Nobody's like eating seafood, so I've been eating a lot of seafood. Like tonight, I'm gonna be eating some shrimp. But mozzarella cheese sticks are at an all-time low as well, and I'm not gonna deny them. I go to the grocery store, I see some of my favorite mozzarella cheese sticks are down to $1. You think I'm not about to bomb? Always try to eat somewhat healthy. I do have a bag of salad in there, in which I'm gonna partake in tonight. But how I'm right here with Rez wondering how Zombie actually sat down over here, because I tried to do that as soon as I got. Oh my Jesus. Just go behind us right there, maybe it'll let you. Or like go right here, like maybe right here behind Zombie, like right there, and maybe it'll work. I was very curious and surprised as well. I was like, why won't it let me sit there? But then I walked over here closer to the steps, and boom, it worked. A couple weeks, but you're very indecisive. Tear things down and restart. Redecorated your basement? Really? I'm gonna try to go check it out really quick before this actually takes. We need 1 tank, and we are ready. How do I go inside of your house? And we got a tank. Is this your front door? It is. Oh, Jesus. Can you change where your front door is on these places? What you doing, Marty? Oh man, I've actually been wanting to play Resident Evil 7 Biohazard a lot here lately. Just like the hop of Resident Evil 3 remakes just made me want to play it so much. Need more yogurt? Not sure if probiotics will help with the virus. Eh, I don't know. You ever just freeze your yogurt? I used to do it all the time when I was younger. I don't really ever buy yogurt these days. I guess I just don't really ever think about it. I buy a lot of cheese, which probably isn't healthy. I love cheese. But I'm especially addicted to brie lately. If you've never had brie, I recommend it. It's amazing. But yogurt, man, that used to be a thing I used to do all the time. When I would freeze yogurt and then just eat it frozen like ice cream. It is amazing. One of my favorite ways to do it, when I was younger, it was actually what is it, Go-Gurt in the tubes? I would like freeze it, then cut it in half, and then put one back in the freezer. Eat half of it when I was doing something, then go back and get the other half later. Gosh, it's amazing. Makes me want some frozen Go-Gurt. Definitely recommend at least trying it one day. Mango yogurt sounds amazing. I don't even think I've ever had it before. Brie is good, yes. I love brie. It's so good. You get vanilla and put granola. Oh, like parfait style. Sounds good as well. But yes, brie is amazing. It's just so creamy. Yet, I don't know. It's so good. I don't want to do all the placement things. Rez, if you actually want to take east here, I could go south. I don't know if that'd like be more beneficial to you, or like I could go, like I said, I could go south if you want to go east. Nah, I could go. I'll go group 2. I feel like it'll play out better that way. You drink powder made into tea? Is it like matcha? If so, I love matcha. Love me some matcha. Beans and tacos. Hey, beans and tacos are great. How do you like your tacos, Minato? Are you a purist? No cheese? I actually like a good taco with some cheese. A little bit of queso. But I know there's a lot of like taco purists out there that they don't like prefer cheese on their tacos. Oh man, this is my true weakness here. And they say go clockwise, yeah? I'm caught you, Rez. I didn't do a good job doing that. I tried to kite you, Rez. I tried. DPS is up at least. It sounds like Beans and Tacos, the lyrics of the song. I feel you. Still, I feel like it's a valid question. Also, bear with me, my allergies are so messed up right now. It's like I've told my girlfriend, this is like the worst time ever for coronavirus to happen. When you're somebody with allergies during all this stuff, during the apocalypse, during the pandemic, you get some looks. Keeping it Ozic. Watch the God? Yeah-ish. How's it going, keeping it Ozic? I've only somewhat watched the God, to be honest with you. I don't really like to. I did last night. Last night I was supposed to be getting more progress, so I watched the Mr. Happy video. Wasn't very happy with it, so I kind of like discarded almost everything he said. It's only my second time trying to do this fight, though. Unless you, I mean, you count like continued progress from last time, but I somewhat watched the God, though. I usually don't like to. I usually like to like come at it with my own references and things and my own hints and pointers to the battle that make it easier for me. Because, you know, I mostly play DPS. I do play tank, and my secondary class is actually Wide Mage. But primarily, I'm always usually Summoner. Gonna try to actively kite you a lot better this time, Rez. I did very poor last time. I think I'm still doing slightly poor this time around. Oh yeah, I am not good at kiting. You love part 1 of the theme that reminds me of the Shimigami Tensei? Nocturne. I'll have to listen to that. I can't really put a note to it. Ah, jeepers. Ah, jeepers. Oh shit, I am most definitely a sea guy. I was hoping I was on the right side. Oops. I'm so bad at this fight. I don't know which side is which, so I'm going with it. Oh my gee. I can't catch a break with this fight. Forgot which group he was in. That was Final Fantasy VIII. You just downloaded it off a friend, never played it. It's turn-based, I'll give you that. I haven't played the remaster, so I can't give you a review on that, Minato. Final Fantasy VIII, for me, is in my top 5 Final Fantasy games of all time. So take it with that, you know. I love the game, but I can't say you'll love it. Like I said, it's a turn-based game. I never played the remaster, so I don't know what that's like. But the original, I have so much nostalgia to it that it's... I could never say anything bad about the game. Like, it is so imaginably and unimaginably good to me. But again, I haven't played the remaster. I don't know what that's like. But I love the original Final Fantasy. Oh, jeez. I am dead. I am so dead. I am somehow not dead. Holy jeez. But yeah, I love Final Fantasy VIII. It's so good. But that's my opinion, strictly. Again, you have to like a good turn-based game to really get into it. Sprint! I died. I tried. We got a lot farther tonight than last night, though. %. I think this is in Rage, though. If not, we're really close to it. Yeah, this is in Rage. I tried. We got really close, though. It was a lot better. Just got to clean up and we can get past phase 1 there. It's pretty good. Just asking. It's all good keeping it on. I understand. I have very little to much about this fight. Ah, jeepers. I'm never gonna get the hang of this first little part here. There's just something about it that doesn't click in my brain with all these like crazy AoEs and wands and I don't know. Okay, so next time we'll be jumping on the lawns. This time it was the magma thing. Oh, jeez. Sprint, ye Lollifellan men! How do I dodge that? I'm like right there in the crowd. Jeepers. So this is the one where we gotta step on the thingy. Again! It's because I didn't move. You gotta move it up the totem thing. Okay. Getting on the short end of the tentacle thing doesn't help very much, but I get it. Learning from my mistakes here. Which, if you're curious, it's something I often have to do. Just watching somebody do it, it doesn't click in my brain. I've got to do it on my own. I'm gonna die. I'm never prepared for this one. Ah! The fact that I made it baffles. Shouldn't have said shit. Shouldn't have said shit. Almost made it, but not quite. Okay. We're clearing phase 1 this time. I'm making sure of it. Cheers to clearing phase 1. This is where I feel like it's just gonna get super tricky. Okay. Oh, you can't skip this. Nel Thundanis. Oh, why did everybody kill themselves? I'm not gonna not do that. This is where the fun begins. Alright. I could sing this song. The difference is I'm singing gibberish, so. Star Wars. At least we made it this far. Look at sing this part. Gosh, I just want to look up the lyrics to this. I'll wake up in the middle of the night going, ha, ha, ha. Okay. Huh? Si potras erethe. What if he's singing in one? What language is this? Is it Italian? Some form of Latin? Is it Japanese opera? Is there Japanese opera? I have more questions than probably should arise. But they exist. Oh, holy jeez. Okay. That happened. I was just trying to learn phase 1. Little did I know, spoiler warning, we'd get to phase 2. I'm amidst here. I presumably do not know what in the world is going on in this spot. We done. I know that much. How does that work? Why am I the only one getting knocked bonkers back? Oh, jeepers. I also just wonder why, like, if this is a DPS check, why everybody's over on the other guy and not this one? Like, everybody's just fighting the other one and nobody's fighting this one? Is that a thing? Just something I don't know? They just fought one and not the other, and now I'm dead again. We're all dead. There's a curve here. How do you know what debuff you got? Te fratelli. Give me 30 minutes and a good buzz and I could get the craziest lyrics to this song. Went to Taco Bell, they gave me McDonald's. I was confused as you would be. Both of these places serve food differently. I wanted fries, they gave me a taco, and then I had burrito, and then nacho, and I was confused. I still don't know what I have. Probably about to die. A lot this time. was different. It was not burger. I tried. This taco had a corn shell and I was sad. Oh shit. That was my bad. Let's just I say no, that was my bad. I would say we just die. They were trying to explain it and I just kind of rushed into it. It was a big oopsie on my part. Big oopsie. No burger. I still don't know what I've got. Oh, jeepers. I guess that was out. But hey, you know, somewhat progress. There can be cries of I want it not just it was a dance. Oh, get me dead. They wanted taco and they got the nacho. It was not the burrito. I'm never gonna get this. It's looking closer. There's like a no look at that person debuff going down. It's just like there's a lot to this fun. Chicken KFC. You wanted checkers. Got the burger. I wanted checkers. I don't have a number, so I'm just gonna chill in the middle. I don't know what else to do. It seems like the thing to do. I have no number, so I'll just kind of contemplate, just kind of hang out, kind of figure it out from here, maybe. Oh wow, yeah, okay. That is, it's Death City. Burger! We got chicken tender. I was 8th person who is dead. I agree. Putting tomato on there without onion was too far. You want taco? Yeah, that was exactly what needed to happen, Minato, in that certain point. Trickcast is the anti-knockback, yeah? Without interruption. Tres, dos, uno. Sorry. I end up listening to a lot of soccer, like, throughout my days on football, to a lot of peeps out there, and when I hear the goal thing, sometimes I just can't resist. This kills me that you have a certain, like, thing. I can't actively just look at what fucking thing I've got. I play on PS4. I don't know what thing I've got. Probably knocked back this top. Holy jeez. Who the hell can just read this shit? Yeah, I mean, I get that they're right here by your name, but the thing is, just like... Who the fuck really has... Like, how do you read this shit when you're in mid-fucking battle? Like, there should be a list right here. Boom, 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 boom. If you got something on your shit, it should just be like right here, not right here. So you gotta like intermediately get your, you know, mouse if you're using that, or your like touch bar on your controller if you're using that, or even up here. Like that shit should just be like boom, boom, boom. The fact that it isn't is just baffling. regardless, it may be the last run of the knot, but at least we had progress. Definitely made it farther than last time. So there is that. There is some limelight to all of it. I already have some of them in auto that'll appear up here. I don't know. It just, sometimes it seems like a little bit much. It's one of those things I was talking about earlier. Like, I kind of wish they'd just, like, get back to a more simplistic style of battle in these trials where to me, don't get me wrong, this one's more fun than Hades. I don't even want to run Hades anymore, to be honest with you. I'll get to it eventually just because of the game. But, like, the more complex they make these things, the less fun it is for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like some complexity to a thing. I don't like it to be so easy that anybody can just, like, get in here, jump in, play it, beat it, it's over with, and, you know, boom. But when it gets to the point where it's just like straight up Simon says, which I'm honestly done for the knot. I'm glad we got some progress. That was my goal anyway. But yeah, I don't know. There's a little bit more I definitely have to figure out from the fight there. But am I having fun with it? Yeah, a little bit. Is it a bit much? Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yoshi P, what the fuck? Come on, give us just. A few of you out there are going to disagree with it right off the bat and say it's perfect. It's not. To me, I've played MMOs like, I'm 26 years old and I've been playing MMORPGs since I was 11. Just calm the fuck down. Pump the brakes a little fucking bit. Are you doing cocaine right now? Are you doing the heroin? You on the opiums? You out there smoking the Mary Janes? I mean, calm the fuck down. Give me a fucking fight and stop making me play Hopscotch Louie and fucking Leap of Faith in a trial. That being said, is it fun? Yeah, I'm having a little fun with it. Do I want to learn it better? Yeah, I want to learn it a little bit better. I'm glad we got the progress. That was a big thing for me tonight. I didn't do that great. I'll see that. I didn't do that great at all. But I still wish they'd just, like, start pumping the brakes with these things. Like, I get there's some people out here praising these, like, jumping around, going 50 different fucking mechanics of fucking battle. I'm out here saying pump the fucking brakes. You know, like, what part of this is a fight in an MMORPG? This is more like I'm playing a fucking jump fucking puzzle simulator in the middle of a fucking real fight. I don't know. I'm glad we made the progress though. That's the most important part, which is the latter side of things. I'll calm down. The latter side of things, we've made a lot of progress. I have no idea what I'm doing in the second phase of this fight. I literally have only done the first part there. Luckily, we made it to the second phase tonight. I've got a lot of homework to do for that. Glad that I could actually do some other things. Glad that I could finish up last night's Beast Drop quest. Get tonight's out of the way as well. Finish up a little of that story last night, which was nice to do as well. But also finished up the Crystalline meme. But I am exactly doing as I said. I'm calling it here for the night. I am very tired and very hungry. Still got a lot to do tonight now in real life before I go to bed. So unfortunately, I gotta get out of here. But nonetheless, I'm very thankful, Zombie and Riz. Thank you both so much for being a part of the team here tonight. And also, you know, just being a part of the free company. You've both been a very great help to me as far as streaming, jumping in here as often as possible, and also helping out with a lot of these fights as often as you can. I definitely appreciate that, and thankfully, we did get some progress tonight. I got to see a little bit of Phase 2. I got a lot to learn. Obviously, I've got a lot to learn. Yeah, thank you so much for being a part of it all. I definitely appreciate that. Everybody that's watching, you'd really hate it. Play dead if you had to do it on Black Mage. Yeah, see, that's the thing that sucks for me as well. Like, doing it as a caster in general is that much more tough. Like, I have no defense. I gotta wait for a cast time. There's so many things. I couldn't imagine doing it as Black Mage either, though. And yeah, I'm glad we actually made some progress. We had some good progress, and I had fun as well. It has a lot to do with while battling. I couldn't imagine doing it as Black Mage, though. Just really fast. Yeah, I mean, I'll learn it. I definitely do. It's just like I have a lot to learn. I feel like a lot to learn. And again, I thank you both for jumping in and doing so much of the progress with me. It definitely does help out having two people that are willing to learn as much as well as I am. Even you, Rez, who's actually, you know, not here to learn necessarily, but here to, you know, just have the patience to run it. You know, I know you've already beat it, and I thank you so much for, like, you know, sitting through all this with Zombie and I so we can actually get that knowledge upon us as well. So I thank you so much, Rez. But I do actually, I've got to call it here. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I've just got so much. You wanted blonde rut? Yeah, it was definitely blonde. Sounds like you want to troll. You just stand there and do DPS for 10 minutes without moving? It's not that. It's really not that, Gibby and Ozic. Phase 3 super simple. It's not that I want something super simple. Like, look, I love Byakko. I love Suzaku. I love Seryu. I loved Titania. I loved literally there's just certain ones that get me. Like, I've hated Shinryu. I did not like the whole Hades thing, and this one's okay. It's okay. Once I get it, once I learn it, I'm gonna have a lot more fun with it. I don't just like to stand there though. Like, I'm a huge World of Warcraft player, so I mean, if used to be anyway, not anymore. Don't hit too hard on that. I do not play World of Warcraft anymore. I can't stand it. But it's just there's certain points of a fight where I like to move around. I do. I like AoEs and all that coming into a fight, but when it comes to just like gimmick after gimmick after gimmick after gimmick, and I just like in my brain I'm just like, slow the fuck down, pump the brakes. Where, like, in any other video game that you're playing is this okay? Which was more like Shinryu and, you know, Hell's whatever. You know, I liked a lot of the ones with the dogs, but it seems like it's becoming more of like gimmick cells to the EX than it is rather than skill. Which a lot of this, you know, it goes without saying, a lot of it has to do with skill, with moving around and learning mechanics as well, so I'll give you that all day long, and I'm not going to say that, but yeah, I don't know. I'm hit and miss with the whole thing. But I'll be glad to see Phase 3. You know, we hit Phase 1 the first time around and hit the Enrage. Tonight, at least we hit Phase 2. It's my first time seeing that. Once I learn it, I'm sure I'll enjoy it a lot more. But yeah. It was so overwhelming at the beginning of Phase 2 when they were telling us. Yeah, I agree, Zombie. It was like boom, 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 boom. Just so much all at once. First time hitting it. Ugh. I agree. Very overwhelming. But again, saw the whole fight? Really? That's interesting. I'm sure, I mean, I would like to see the end of it. I'm sure we'll get there as well. You know, we had some pretty good progress tonight. Again, the last time I streamed, well, the time before last, technically last night, it was a horrible time. My internet went out, so I didn't actually get to stream a full stream. So I'm sure we'll actually get a lot more progress. I'm going to keep trying to work with it. I'm going to watch tonight's stream, learn from my mistakes. Definitely learn a lot from that as well. So hopefully I can see all the mistakes that I made, which Minato pinned a few of those in there. I'll have to like pay more attention to as well. But no doubt, everybody, I am going to have to get out of here. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I actually have to do laundry, and I have work tomorrow, so I've got a lot to do before I can even go to sleep. But thank you so much for watching. And until next time. And again, Zombie, Rez, thank you so much. Keeping it Isaac, thank you so much as well. And everybody watching over on Twitch, I appreciate it. All the followers and subscribers on Twitch, I definitely appreciate everybody there. And all of the subscribers and member on YouTube, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate every single one of you. But I gotta get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, And until next time, everybody, I appreciate it. And until next time, for sure. And for all the Patreon support, definitely thank you so much. Definitely appreciate every single one of you. Sorry for that. But everybody, past, present, and future, good night, Minato, good night, Zombie, and good night, Rez. And keep it in Ozik, good night to you as well. But, no doubt, I'm out of here. Take it easy, have fun, and until next time. And if you're a streamer looking to build your stream, one cool way to do it is Restream, where you can stream on multiple platforms all at once. I definitely recommend it. You can do it for free and stream on YouTube and Twitch at the exact same time. There's also multiple platforms that you can become a member of and stream even farther on even more platforms, which you might be interested in doing, like 3 at a time, like YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. There's also several other cool programs you can join with Restream as well to help build your stream and get in on the community. Definitely follow Restream on Twitter, Facebook, and get in on their Discord, where you can actually get all kinds of live questions answered very quickly by so many awesome people willing to help you out as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'm out of here. Tomorrow I'm going to be back for sure. I'm going to be doing more of this FUD. Again, I'm going to have to do some homework. I'm going to have to watch tonight's stream, watch my mistakes. I might even watch a mistake video. A lot of you said that. Get that to you as well, Zombie! Yeah, a lot of you said mistake was a little bit more straightforward. I might have to watch that. When I watched the Mr. Happy video, and it was just all over the place, I did a rant about that in the video. You might want to watch if you didn't get to catch it earlier. But no doubt, I'm out of here. Again, thank you so much, and thank you for so much the help. I appreciate it. Zombie and Rez, and again, I'll definitely be back on tomorrow. And during this whole coronavirus thing, or COVID-19, I'm actually going to be actively streaming as much as possible. Last night I had a horrible, I don't recommend watching last night's stream, but if you want to, you can see me glitchily going through some content, and I actually had to call it early because my internet was so bad. Hopefully I don't have to go through much of that any longer. And I'm going to be trying to go through some nice things to do through possibly cheap foods during the quarantine, you know, just stuff like that. Again, my area hasn't hit full quarantine just yet, but I assume we will before long. You know, so many others have, but we'll see. But thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you'll have a great night. Hopefully you stay safe. And, you know, stay clean, stay distanced, stay safe, have fun in all of this time, the most that you can possibly have. It's very important for morale. And again, hopefully you can catch me next time. I'll be on here as much as I can possibly be. And until then, I'm out here, everybody. Take it easy. And, you know, have fun. And until next time, I am out of here. Thank you so much for watching and for all the support. See you, Space Cowboy. I'm out of here. Where am I? No, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun. I'm gone. Or am I? No, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm going. Or am I? No, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have fun. Yeah, all that stuff. Good night, everybody. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I need to go to bed. I need to get out of here. I need to eat some food. I need to go to sleep. But I gotta do laundry.